The Tent Mountain Renewable Energy Complex has fast become a strategic infrastructure project for Alberta. In October 2021, we came to market with the concept of the Tent Mountain Renewable Energy Complex, transforming the coal mine into a new project. That project comprises three elements. The first being the pump hydro energy storage system at Tent Mountain, the second being a green hydrogen electrolyser and an off-site wind farm that will charge the whole system. The steering committee is pleased to share that we've de-risked the Tent Mountain Renewable Energy Complex through a number of steps this year. Firstly, we've finished the pre-feasibility study and it's compelling. Secondly, we've advanced permitting and the interconnection. And furthermore, we've signed an MOU with Invest Alberta, and we've just recently signed an agreement with the Piikani Nation to advance the project. It's refreshing to receive these strong votes of confidence by community and the government, and we're really looking forward to the next phase in the project.
We've spent the last 5 years gaining a deep understanding of the geological and environmental aspects of Tent Mountain as a mining operation. And it's that work that's helping us fast track the building of Tent Mountain as a pump hydro project.
There are no critical geotechnical issues. The upper reservoir is large enough for a 320 megawatt, 8-hour pumped hydro storage project. We could even look at making that upper reservoir larger. It has compelling economics, and we're excited about the project.
The green hydrogen electrolyser is scalable in 3 phases up to 100 megawatts, which will deliver 14,000 tonnes each year of clean green hydrogen. This is the equivalent of displacing 50 million litres of diesel each year or taking 2,000 heavy trucks off our highways. It's unparalleled to anything out there in the Canadian market. Alberta has the opportunity to capture a significant portion of the estimated $2.5 trillion annual hydrogen economy, and Montem can deliver for Alberta the first production powered entirely by renewable energy and sustainable water sources.
A recent agreement between Montem Resources and Piikani Nation has led to further discussions on a mutual benefit agreement. Opportunities are going to be found in employment, in community investment, and other initiatives. We anticipate working with Piikani Nation in terms of the pumped hydro project, but also wind power.
Pump storage is a proven technology. It's quite compelling. It's got about half the capital cost of lithium-ion battery storage, not even taking into account the fact that it'll last for 80 years. And so when you're looking to decarbonize the grid and bring in dispatchable generation to support intermittent renewables, it's really a compelling opportunity for Alberta.
Australia can provide Alberta an ideal template for how to encourage investment in new renewable energy storage projects. The Australian Renewable Energy Agency, the North Australian Infrastructure Fund and Clean Energy Finance Corporation collaborated together on Australia's newest pump hydro energy project in decades. It's at the old Kidston mine in Queensland. The Kidston Pump Hydro project is a fascinating and innovative transformation of an old mine site into a large pump hydro energy storage system, just like Tent Mountain. And the Australian Federal Government and the Queensland Governments combined to provide significant seed funding to the project, which has now moved into construction. Similarly, Montem is working with Canada's federal and Albertan governments to secure seed funding to de-risk TM-HYD and bring this innovative renewable energy technology to Alberta.
Alberta needs energy storage. The share of wind and solar on the grid has increased in recent years. 3/4 of the generating capacity under development in the province is, once again, wind and solar. We need storage both to help with balancing supply and demand, and we need assets like pumped hydro storage that can provide ancillary services that stabilize the grid itself.
The completion of the pre-feasibility study has allowed us to de-risk this project early on and reduce the cost of construction long term. The upper reservoir, which receives rainwater and snowmelt, along with the lower reservoir, which is constructed off-stream, allows us to ensure that we have a protection of the local watershed and we're not interacting with fish-bearing habitat.
It's been a busy time with the interconnection. Tent Mountain has good access to both 240 and 500 kV transmission lines, which really streamlines our work with the ISO. The distance to the transmission line is as little as 8 kilometers. From a cost, permitting, and environmental standpoint, this is as good as an interconnection as we've seen.
The Tent Mountain Pump Hydro project will abate up to 590,000 tons of CO2 emissions annually. That's the equivalent CO2 emissions from the combustion of about 220 million litres of diesel fuel each year.
When the facility is generating, it can power several 100,000 homes simultaneously. This helps to lower power prices for all Albertans. The project is going to create as many as 400 jobs, and it will deliver clean, reliable power for our homes, schools, and hospitals.
Montem is meeting with the Crow's Nest Pass on a weekly basis. We're really encouraged by the support we're getting, and the community wants to see the project built.
The pathway to financial close has never been clearer for a pumped hydro energy storage project in Alberta. Our PFS results are strong, and the community and Indigenous support is real.
For all Albertans, the Tent Mountain project is an opportunity.
We are pleased to release our PFS results to the market, and there are a number of near-term catalysts to drive value in the project. The PFS identified a number of upside opportunities for us to study in the feed, the most significant being the potential to double the capacity of the storage. We continue to work with stakeholders, the Piikani Nation, the Albertan and federal governments and the local community, and we're really excited about the next 6 months of the project.